Hi guys, my name is Ella. Welcome back to my channel. So for today, we're gonna be doing a review. I am going to review the Clutz brushes. I already used it, obviously. This is the makeup look I came up with. And I also reviewed the Beauty Mist by Clutz. And if you guys want to see my thoughts on these brushes and the setting mist, just keep watching. The makeup look that I want to do for this review is actually one of Ate Anne's makeup looks that my mom, upon her request, she really likes. So I'm gonna try to do this one. Well, this is gonna be a challenge for me because I haven't done a colorful look in a while. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna start with foundation. These are what they look like. They have 10 brushes and I got them for $9.99 plus the Beauty Mist, which honestly for like 10 brushes and like a setting spray, that's a pretty good deal. They look super cute, chic. They feel like not super heavy, but I mean they don't feel cheap. The bristles are so soft. My mom kind of used them already because she's the one who actually bought this. I'm just reviewing it because she's a fan of Clutz. I think 5 face brushes and 5 eye brushes. Yeah, so far they all feel soft. Oh, my mom already washed these because like I said, she used them and nothing fell out. Like it feels like a pretty good sturdy brush. Let's start with foundation. So I'm going to be mixing a bunch of foundations together. My skin has been torturing me this whole quarantine. I think my body is physically rejecting being at home. So this is the flat angled kabuki brush and I'm pretty sure that's what you use for foundation. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's super soft. It doesn't hurt on the face. It's not leaving any streaks with the foundation, which is good. It could be a little denser, not gonna lie. I mean, it's doing the job, but yeah, it's kind of like, it's flimsy. Is there, oh, there, maybe I'm too hard or something, but like a thing came out. Like a brush hair came out. So I just started online school and if anybody noticed, I haven't posted in 3 weeks and that's because school started 3 weeks ago and I don't sleep anymore. I don't usually use like kabuki brushes for my foundation. I usually use either a sponge or stipple brush because I find that kabuki brushes sometimes do leave streaks, but this is really nice. I don't think anything's going to cover this up. We're gonna ignore that. I am naming it Hubert. We're gonna ignore Hubert. I feel like this brush is actually helping my foundation look super flawless on my face despite the speed bumps that are on it. Okay, enough. I have to stop. Next is concealer. I like to sing my words. My camera overheated again. So I just put my hair back. By the way, I'm sorry if I don't have my hair like fixed and stuff. I'm at home. I don't want to do it. And I put some concealer. So let's see how this works with concealer. They don't have like a do they? I don't think they have a oh, they do. It's so small though. Is this just to put it or like do you blend it out with this? I'll use it later. Okay, I'm gonna use a concealer brush. I don't know if I just have big hands, but it's like a small brush. Like it's not even like my hand size. Like I feel like I'm a giant, which I'm not at all. I don't know why I feel so small in my hand. I think that you use this concealer brush for like your eyebrows or something. I actually don't know. It's working fine though. Everything is like blending things really well. It's really nice to go into the crevice of your nose too if you have like deep like lines here. So far I'm really liking these brushes. They kind of just spread the product out without soaking up the product in the brush. I feel like my base is way better today than it usually is. I'm just using the same products that I use every day. Okay, I'm really loving everything so far. Let's put on some powder. I'm gonna use my normal powder, the Wet n Wild Focus Powder in Banana. And I will use the powder brush, which is for some reason has dirt. I don't know where it came from, but it has dirt. Okay, wait, that's really big for the eye, but like, at least it's in an angle so that, like, the tippy part, how do I explain stuff? The tippy part can go near the eye. It didn't take off any concealer or like foundation. Like, you know how some powder brushes kind of sweep away foundation, like coverage? This doesn't look like one of those powder brushes. Okay, let's do the eyebrows. I'm gonna do the eyebrows off camera because, to be honest, you guys probably don't even want to watch how I do my eyebrows because 9 out of 10 times they're not good. So see you after I do my eyebrows. Okay, I finished doing my eyebrows, and as usual, they're bold AF, but I'm going to clean them up with this small angle brush. I'm going to clean them up. It's perfect to use to clean up your eyebrows because it's like at an angle. Wow, that cleaned it up super fast. Those look nice for a change. I like that. Let's start with the eyes. So I have no idea how I'm gonna do this, but I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna start with the James Charles Morphe eyeshadow palette. I chose this because it has like a couple of blues there that kind of look similar to hers. Okay, immediately I'm really confused. Well, not confused, but concerned because this is huge. Like, I have hooded eyes and they're deep set. This like takes up everything. So I'm scared that if I'm using like blue eyeshadow, the blue eyeshadow is gonna reach my eyebrow. I'm gonna start with this. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna put it in my crease. You know, looking at the brushes, like for the eyes, I wish instead of making like 2 big brushes, she would have made one big fluffy brush to blend out and then one more precise. Since it's so big and fluffy, the eyeshadow is being dispersed pretty well. I can't knock it down too hard because if it's a beginner set, beginners aren't doing like halo eyes and stuff. I mean, it's doing a pretty good job at keeping the eyeshadow there. I think you just have to use a light hand and make sure you're just putting it exactly on the tip of the brush. It's not looking streaky or patchy. It's looking pretty well blended actually. Okay, in all honesty, this eye is worse because I have an even smaller crease, so it kind of dispersed the product kind of messily, but that's fine. I'm gonna put maybe this and a little bit of this on top of this color that I put, just to warm up the eye a little bit. Okay guys, thoughts on this brush? I'm conflicted because if you're a beginner, I don't think you'll have the skills to use this as a precise enough brush. But if you're pretty good at makeup already, or you do makeup on an everyday basis and you kind of know your way around eyeshadow, this would be fine doing like crease work and stuff. Plus, it can do your crease and blend it. So yeah, this is what I came up with and I only use this brush. So let's go to this brush. It says small eyeshadow blender. It's not small. I really don't know. It's like flatter, I guess. So maybe if you hold it this way, it will fit your crease. But if you hold it this way, that wouldn't work. So I'm gonna start the halo eye. Let's see if you can do this. I'm gonna start with this color. Oh, by the way, the eyeshadow brushes don't have any problem picking up product. I already think it's too big for my eye. Like my eyelids is only this big. It's working fine, but again, don't know if a beginner can use this as a precision brush. I'm sorry that you can hear the aircon, by the way. It's really hot in here. Okay. I quickly did the other eye and let's deepen that up. Okay, so since it's looking a little messy, let's use the concealer brush that we used on our eye. Put some concealer in the middle of our eyelids to kind of bring back the halo-ness of this because it completely disappeared. Okay, slowly regretting choosing this eye look, but we're committing. Okay, so I did a little more blending. It took a while, but we got to a good place. I'm going to put sparkly stuff on the eyelid. I'm gonna use this eyeshadow shader brush. Actually, let's use the Beauty Mist right now to spray the eyeshadow. Okay, first, I'm gonna use it without the mist to see how it looks like. That looks pretty pigmented already. I'm really impressed by how the brushes are picking up the eyeshadow. Okay, that's how it looks like without the mist. Let's try wetting the brush with the mist to see if it intensifies it. I really like the packaging of this. It looks super fancy. I like that. Okay. I like it more without the mist. I feel like the pigment went away. It kind of became metallic. I liked it more without the mist. I'm going to put Pearl Jammin', the metallic shadow by Australis, on top of the light blue eyeshadow that we have. Okay, I'm going to attempt to put black eyeshadow with this brush. I'm going to put it at the tip, just a little bit, because I just want a little bit more depth. Okay, so I'm quickly going to do my lower lash line off camera because this is taking way too long already. After what seemed to be forever, I'm done with the eyes. I actually really like it. I kind of look like a bird. God, that was tiring. But let's go to the face now. I'm gonna be using this contour brush. Again, really soft. I can barely see through these eyelashes. I'm gonna be using this Broken Ass Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in Dark Cafe. The angle is nice. Kind of big for again, preciseness, if that's what you want. But this is actually fine for me since I don't really contour that much. Moving on, let's do the blush brush. So right away, I don't think I've ever used a brush like this for my blush. Sorry, by the way, it's raining. If you can hear that, it's raining super hard. I've never used a brush this dense for blush. Wow, that was like a tongue twister. I do love blush, so maybe this would be good. But yeah, I've never used something this dense and this circular. Let's give it a go. It definitely concentrates the blush, but you can diffuse it. But yeah, that shocked me. That's looking really cute. The last thing is highlight. This fan brush is pretty thick. Not as thick as I would like it to be, but yeah, it's not... I wish it was thicker, but once again, for the price that you're paying, I can't complain too much. Okay. I like that. I typically don't use fan brushes. I used to for highlight. That's really nice. You can kind of do a gradual layering. So if you're not super into highlight, you only want like a little bit of a dusting, this will be good. Time to put lipstick on my crusty lips. I'm using the Toasted Brown lipstick from Maybelline, the Powder Mattes. And then we're going to put some lip gloss. So this is the Morphe lip gloss in, I can't read anymore, in Groupie. Let's put the Beauty Mist by Clutz. So this is the spray. It has a really nice spray. Super like matagal. And it smells good. It smells kind of flowery, sweet. That actually made a difference. It looks really nice. That like set the powders really nicely. Took out a little bit of the cakiness. The mist is so fine that it doesn't disturb the makeup, like put droplets. But yeah, this is the final look. Okay guys, so final thoughts. I really love the makeup look that I came up with. It looks pretty similar to the one that she did, so I'm happy about that. Okay, the brushes. So the brushes I honestly really like. My favorites would have to be the face brushes. This is where all your money, most of the money, 70% of the money is going to, because the brushes are super soft. They distribute the product really well, and they're really well made. I really like them. I like the eye brushes, but I don't love them. Like I said a while ago, they're a little bit too big. I mean, I know that they're for beginners. I guess she made it big so that it's forgivable if a beginner is going to like blend eyeshadow, but for someone who's doing more complex work, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. Overall, I totally think that these are worth the money. Like for $9.99 for a mist and brushes, like that's really nice. For the beauty mist, I can't say much about the lasting power, if it like makes your makeup last, but it definitely made my makeup set very well. It was looking a little cakey because of how long I had to do the eyeshadow, so the foundation was kind of deteriorating a little bit, but when I put the mist, it made it refreshed and just better. So that's it for this review slash makeup look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. That's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, please. My Instagram is Ella Tadero. You can follow me there too. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!